Oh, I loved Hollywood Squares. It never, ever dawned on me. I'd love to tell you that I saw the show and said, I want to write for that show someday. It never dawned on me that I could do that. Because this was the #1 show in daytime. So it was a wonderful, wonderful, rich experience for me. And I didn't realize it until later that I was enjoying the benefits of paid training to learn the TV business from some of the best. And I was there for 10 years, and it was only after I was there about 5 that I figured it out. Oh my God, this is a hit show. And I'm getting to work with these major stars, work with great writers, with skilled production people, without really a whole lot of experience on my part, coming into it. So at that point, it really, I began to understand what a special, life-changing experience that was going to be.
Can you talk about that? What did you learn? What did you take from that experience that you use today?
I learned respect for the audience, that the notion of dumbing down anything is foolish. Around this time, I got a call from Alan Levine, who was then CEO of Sony Pictures Entertainment, and an old friend. And he said, would you be interested in interviewing for Wheel of Fortune? I said, to do what? He said, well, to produce. And he said, the show feels like it needs to be taken in a different direction. Would I be interested in interviewing? Yeah, I think I'd be interested in interviewing for a hit show.
Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy are not game shows. They're quiz programs. And it takes an intelligence. And Wheel is really a fascinating game. It's the only game you can play with an 8-year-old son and the father can sit in the room, and both of them play at the same level.
Wheel of Fortune for a long, long time had been what could only be described as a mega hit. Pat and Vanna were already, on a first-name basis with millions of viewers. But I think in the eyes of most, the show had become tired. It had become dated.
We have a producer, Harry Friedman, who's fabulous. I mean, Harry understands television, he understands games, he understands people, he understands staffs and crews. I mean, he's really extraordinary. And one of the things he understands is that it's important to keep everybody's energy level up. The audience, the players, the hosts.
The first taping that I attended as producer, just trying to figure out where the pencils were kept, it made me crazy that it took almost an hour to tape a half-hour show.
You used to have to literally stop, put a screen in front of the puzzle board so the audience couldn't see the stuff, and they would by hand pull out letters and put new letters in. And the players are nervous enough without getting 10 minutes to think about what's going on.
This took 10, 15 minutes. That sucked the life out of everyone on the stage and robbed the show of momentum. So I said, we got to do something about this. So immediately, within 30 days, I started asking around, what do we have to do to make that puzzle board electronic?
And one of the things that the electronic puzzle board did was, and it really didn't affect much that went on in the air, but for taping the show was great because we no longer had to stop to change puzzles. If we do 2 in a row, you press a button, there's a new puzzle up there. So that's been the main benefit of that. It's really benefited us because it really does keep the show rocking and rolling along.
Why that was important was not only for the cosmetic change to the show, but we were able to do a 30-minute show in 30 minutes. So instead of everything just dragging out, now we could go like this. That brought the audience up. It brought Pat and Vanna up. It brought the contestants up. It made it a better show. So that change was very significant.
Harry is incredible. He really is. He is so easy. No, I'm not kissing his butt. That's not what I'm doing. I'm telling the truth. He's a great guy. He doesn't complain about much. If he doesn't like something I'm wearing, he'll let me know. If he doesn't like my hairstyle, but otherwise, He is so involved with the show, and he also works with everybody, not just Pat and me. There's 100 people on the staff and crew, and he tries to accommodate everyone. He tries to make it work.
He really has learned. It's not just whether producing a television show. It's working in any business. He's learned one of the secrets is you treat the people you work with respect.
What do you think your main function is there on the set?
To be the eyes and the ears of the production, to be able to act and react quickly if something needs to be done. But I'm also there as a cheerleader as well, to really be a guiding hand and let everyone else do their jobs. I don't need to do their jobs. They do it quite well.